What's up, YouTube? This is Sea-Dog, and I'm back with another review, and this time it's on the Transformers Prime Robots in Disguise Voyager Bulkhead. And we got Energon Kicker here making an appearance. He's got all the posability from a G.I. Joe. I like this figure. Anyways, we'll set him back in the background, and we'll focus on Bulkhead. So, check him out. He's got this cool wrecking ball gimmick thing here. And it spins. Oops. There we go. Very cool. See it could light up there too. So that's the gimmick. And it attaches with the peg. You can see it just attaches in that 5mm port right there. We also have a battering ram thing that attaches here. And we'll check out more of that in robot mode. But in vehicle mode, got nice painted headlights here, looking very accurate to the animation. We got some painted windows, that's not so cool. Some sidebar here painted silver, as well as the roof racks. And there we go. We got some painted tail lights. He'll roll. He rolls no problem. Get him to roll. There we go. So he rolls pretty cool. You got some nice translucent plastics here with some kind of details. Not bad. He's a cool figure. Kind of unsnapped right there, but it's got a little winch here. Pretty cool. So to transform him, first to do is you take these and loosen these up, and these aren't pinned on, which they totally should be, so they pop off really easily. So you want to be careful with those, and those just go up like that. Next, you want to take the doors here. Actually, first you'll go back here and loosen up the arms. They're just back here, and they're pegged together like that. Let's see if we can get a little bit more light for you. And you just want to kind of pull these down just a little bit. So far. Flip out his hands, and we'll leave it like that for now. Next, you want to go under here, and these attach right here. Theirs are pegged in, there and there. And we want to pull these down like so on those nice ball joints there. Swivel them 180 around like so. Like this, and then we pull this whole assembly down. Can you see that? Hopefully. Like that. Then we can work on the legs. All you can do with the legs is you pull the armor down, and then you pull the foot forward, and it'll snap into place. Listen. Hear it? Pull the armor down, and you pull the foot forward, and it should snap into place. There we go. Clicks into place. And there we go, we got the legs. Yeah, that's one thing that happens with this figure. Things fall apart. Not very often, but more so when you're reaching ahead of you and stuff. But it clips back on. So you want to just take these doors right here, and you loosen them by pulling them from the front out, and then they're on a hinge system. So you put the chest part down, and then you bring these on this hinge. I'll show you. It's on a hingey pulley system to the front to make it show accurate doors in this front. Alright, we're coming along here. Next, you want to go, and we want to work on these. So you can either put them in, over, or under. And the tricky part is getting them off without, yeah. So what I do is put them under on like that. And then you put this back down, then you revert. See, more snap-off parts. Excuse me while I pop this part in. There we go. And you want to revert that 180, so the black's on the front. So I'm going to put this like this. Alright. And then you lift this up, and you take this arm, and you bring it out. And then you revert this part to the back to give him his front like that. So he has up, so he doesn't have gorilla arms. Then this goes on a spring-loaded joint that kind of sets over his shoulder pads. We do the same thing on this side. You want to go underneath like that and spin it 180 so the black is in the front. You want to take the arm and you want to pull it out on this hinge system, and then this is on a spring-loaded joint that will set over his shoulder. And then the way you have gorilla arms here, or you can swivel it and have regular arms, or regular elbows. So you can have regular elbows, or you can swivel it and have gorilla elbows, which is kind of cool. They give you options. Next, you want to take the head and flip it up over like that and clip down. And then this whole thing will swing back. And then this will peg into there. Just like that. These go all the way back. Then you just adjust everything. And this is Voyager Bulkhead. Really cool figure. And I recommend it to people that are Transformers Prime fans. He's got some kind of head tilt here, so you can tilt his head back and forth, look a little bit up, a little bit down, and it'll swivel around 360. He's got his shoulder pads are movable, they'll swivel, and they'll go up and down, and his arm joint will also go back and forth. So it's got kind of a butterfly there. You can get it to go forward or back. So that's really cool. And then that shoulder pad will move with that. It's got a bicep swivel, double jointed elbow. Like I showed you, you can also swivel it to make it a gorilla elbow, or whatever they're calling those now. He's got a hand that will go in and out for transformation. If you flip this forward a little bit, you can get it to go all the way 90 degrees frontwards, or you can leave it down and it'll go about that far. It'll go back, it'll go out 90. You got an upper thigh swivel, got a knee, and if you like to disconnect these clip together, like when you put the armor down, and I showed you it comes down in a click, if you unclip it, you can get a little bit of rocking back and forth. But really cool figure. A little bit of a pain in the ass, because I wanted to show this transformation because, you know, they don't make figures like this anymore. So for people that have found this figure and they want to know how to transform it, it's nothing like the 2016 line. Alright, so we'll do a comparison here with the first edition Bulkhead. He's a little bit bigger, he's a better build for a figure, and he just looks all around better in my opinion, but they both look awesome. This one's got the black shoulders, that's accurate, that's cool. I don't think he has the Autobot symbol, but this one probably has a more this one kind of looks more like an animated type head, and this just looks more like a Transformer Prime CGI head. This one's all pinned on, everything's pinned on and screwed on. There's no popping off joints everywhere, so really cool. We'll just take a quick gander at this figure. Got nice posability. It's got the same kind of joint there that goes front to back. You can get this out of the way for more front. You can go out. Got a bicep swivel. And he can do all kinds of cool stuff with his shoulders and arms. He's only got about a 110 degree bend. He's not really got too much movement other than swivel on his head, but he does have a little. He can look up just a little bit and not down because of his chin. He can go forward to back, outside. He's got the bicep, or yeah, the thigh swivel, and his feet do move a little bit front to back. So, but he's just a bigger, better figure. He's got a wrecking ball like this that pegs in. But this review is really on the Transformers Prime Voyager Robots in Disguise Bulkhead. And they're both really good figures. Now, for the weapon, this is the ridiculous weapon. You can either put the battering ram in his hand or act like a gun. Whoops, sorry there, Bulkhead. And you can put this one in the other hand. And the way this works is, oops, we want it to go like this, and you just, so he's got his wrecking ball. Let me know what you think of the figures and the reviews, the collection review. Make sure to check out the Windblade review. Any of the contest reviews. We're still going to hold this up for another week before I do the drawing. Anyone that's in the 250 subscribers, please, if you want to enter the contest, there's going to be a link in below for the old contest, for the Windblade contest, and the details and everything. And we're, you know, there's a mint and seal box red alert from the Generations line. There's a sorry about that. There's 2006 Classics Hot Rod. There's a Movie 1 Protoform Optimus Prime. There's a Pop Vegeta, and I believe there's one other figure. Alright, like, comment, subscribe. Stay sub, stay awesome. I'm out. That's a wrap. Peace. Leave a comment in the comment section below.